Welcome to the review of the Giant Santa inflatable review. This is another attempt. You won't believe what has happened. I've explained it in a new video I'm working on, or video style, that I'll announce later on, or I could do it now. Oh yeah, I'm putting this video out later. I have a schedule now. If you haven't seen it, it's in the community poll. It said like half this month's stuff so far. But here we've got the, but let's forget that. That's off topic. Just go to the community page if you haven't. It's the Giant Santa is what we have here. Tethered down because of wind, you know, stuff like that. Its face looks weird up close. That's the first problem. If you can't see, it's like crinkled there. It's like too tight or something. And it looks really bad from up close. The beard looks good on the box, but they always like stick out and it looks a little weird up close, honestly. It also has like this thin piece of fabric as the belt buckle. That's always kind of annoyed me, so there's that as well. But that's really not something I'll complain about too much because that's been there for the longest of times. But yeah, another thing I've pondered about is if other Santa designs have like this white part in the middle. I feel like it looks out of place. It definitely doesn't look bad, but it's out of place. Also, this thing has 5 C7s. One being down there that you can't see, one being here that you can kind of see, one being there that you can actually see, I think. There's one in the head, which I found, and then there's one in the bell, which can't see because it's that gold metallic fabric. So it's nice. We're getting even more metallic fabric. I mean, it's pretty common to get that now, actually. But yeah, if we back up, it actually looks a lot better. So that brings up the topic. You definitely want to display this more back if you're getting this. I know, I've got some for like $59 for sale if you want one. It might be worth the pickup. I'm not sure. I feel like this might be just mine that has the eyebrow like very weirdly stitched together. There's one more other negative that I really find. Some of these have been positive and questionable, I guess, but the way he's holding the bell, I kind of wish it was coming from like the middle of the like glove, like he's holding it, or if it was like acting like he's holding it, because he's just like holding his hand out and the bell's attached. It's like picture this is the other side of the handle and this is how he's holding it, basically. So yeah, kind of weird if I do say so myself. But yeah, it's got a decent size to it, especially for $59. Not terrible. As you can see, very plump. Although the colossal is a bit more plump, but that's, then again, 80 plus more dollars. Doing more than doubling this. Eek. But let's not think about, no, the colossal's only 100. Oh, okay. Side note, since we're outside, I keep like looking around, see what strange looks people are giving me. Thankfully, no one's really cared, or since this is like the third time trying to start the review, run into various problems. Yeah. Fun. I've been keeping an eye out. And, one of the things just disappeared. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, that definitely shows. In case anyone's wondering, that was taped up inflatables. And that's the residue from the tape. I've tried to clean it off. It's not coming off. Or at least not without a couple hours of scrubbing. So I'd rather not do that and have any more scrubbing. So there's that. I didn't realize that might bother someone. Because I would totally have my eyes on that if I was watching this. That's besides the point. We're getting very off topic. So I've basically stated everything. I mean, it's a somewhat simple Santa design. I think its fan's like a bit off, or it's like too far up because this thing's like rocking on it. That's also a weird way of putting it, but I don't think it's the most stable thing in the world. So there's that, I guess. You should probably stake it down. Pro tip: stake down your inflatables. All right. But yeah. So I just realized that the bell's like that. Kind of a pain in the butt to get that like hard fabric straightened. Again, I kind of wish that was an inflated part. I didn't even think about how well does this actually inflate. This is a very boring thing. The main body is good. This is... Oh, this has like fabric on the other side. And this inflates. Okay, this inflates. Alright. I mean, it's $59. It's not going to be the best fan. Yeah. Overall, pretty cool. So how do I rate this thing? Because this definitely feels very bland just talking about a Santa design. Holding the bell. That I wish wasn't being held like that. So yeah. Value. I don't like to start with value, but of all the other things I'm still pondering, value's not one of them, surprisingly. So $59. Plush Santa's $55. A lot more like fancy fabric, sort of. Again, same fan, I think. Only it's half the size, like down 4 feet, and a lot like less thick. I don't know if I already showed the side to it, but I'll show you again. Thing's thick. So there's that too. So value. Value. It's good, but how good? I guess. I said Plush Santa was very good. Seeing this is slightly better. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Maybe a 9 out of 10. B, go away. Stop it. Do not build your nest there. Oh, he actually went away. That's pretty cool. Live on camera, man tells B to not build his nest there, so he leaves. Anyways. I don't know. Mine has a problem, though. And just because it's being held a different way, I don't think that might subtract it from other people. But, that one, stitching problem that might just be on mine bumps it down to a 9 out of 10. Jimmy, improve your control quality. QC. Yeah, there we go. That's the word. So, I also don't know if I've mentioned this, but this is being filmed in advance. Because I'm literally have nothing to do, so might as well crank out some inflatable reviews. It's a nice evening to do it. You know, soon the mosquitoes will be out, so better hurry up because I'm their favorite thing to just literally bite in this entire area. So yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. Why do people watch this? It's the lighting. Don't really know. You can kind of see it, kind of not. So the bell has one. There's 4 in the main body. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. It's going to illuminate fairly nicely, I'd say. The arms aren't going to light up very well, except for the bell, maybe. We'll hope it. I think it's going to produce a decent glow. It's got 5 C7s. Should be okay, despite, you know, how chubby C7s are. Right. Design. Boring. Well, not boring. Just they make a bunch of different Santa designs. 10-foot Santas. This one's holding a bell, so slightly different. The bell part, I guess that's cool. It looks okay, honestly, at best. There's really nothing to praise it on, because it just does most of its stuff right and well for being a basic Santa design, but it has a few problems. Design. I don't like the beard up close, but from far, it definitely looks a bit better. You can still barely see the mouth. I don't like that. Plus, I wish the bell was held different because you can just see it right now. It's just bobbling in the wind. There, you can kind of see it. Yeah, I wish it was held better. Give it like a... I don't know, it's good, it's basic. What's there to say, like a 6 out of 10, because mine has a flaw. Like, it's very mid, but it's not bad, if you get what I mean. Finally, that thing shut up. Anyways, so the design, lighting. Oh, yes, it's attention grabber factors. What is this going to pull the attention of? How well is it going to do it? Big giant Santa. Really depends. If it's the only big thing you have, guess it's going to pull stuff. But I feel like everyone nowadays has that's actually like somewhat into decorating may have something a bit bigger or better, being 12 foot or even a colossal. I mean, colossals are easier to get now than ever. 20-foot Santa been in stock for years at the local at-home and has made it to sales several... Oh, I almost fell backwards. So, I don't know. It's not the big deal, I guess. It might be for some smaller budgets. I don't know. Really, as owning a bunch of 10-foot and bigger stuff, this thing isn't going to pull a lot of attention to itself. It's really mixed. It's got such a small margin of territory. Like, yes, it's Santa, but it's got a little bit of shiny, and it's not very attention-grabbing. You'd rather look at the next cool-looking design instead of a basic Santa. 5 out of 10. It's kind of low, but I don't think this thing should score as high. I know the rating system could be a little bit weird and wonky, and you should find the various points I make, even if they're random or not, and how sparse they are, you know. So yeah, so with a 5, 7 for lighting, so I feel like it's going to work nicely. A 6 for design. What is that? Oh, I forget. And its value being like a 9. Score it all over. So 5, 6, 7, that is 18 plus 9 is 27 out of 40. Somewhat high, but you know, my ranking categories can be weird sometimes. And they can fit really well with the points I'm making. It's basic. Most of its things are good. A few are bad. And the main bad thing might be just one that's only on mine. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this way too long inflatable review where I definitely don't get sidetracked at all the entire time. And yeah, with that being said, bye for now.